today I want to share a quick video on torticollis. Torticollis is a shortening of one side of the muscles on a baby. Often on a baby, we have adults that develop with it and it becomes a contracted torticollis and it just doesn't change. But in most cases in infants, it is reversible. And I'm doing this for example, a mother that wants to learn what to do, or intern that is afraid to ask someone else, or they ask someone else and that person never gave them any answers that was forthcoming. So torticollis is shortening of the sternocleidomastoid. So the sternocleidomastoid runs from the ear into the clavicle and also into the scapula, right? So what happened, you will see, is the baby is tilted to the side that is shortened and rotated away from the side that is shortened, right? So first intervention is to test their range. You are going to hold the baby in your arms or have them on their belly, and from there rotate the head to this side to see how much range they have, and rotate to the other side, holding at the chin, supporting the baby's neck, and rotating to the other side to see how much range they have. While still supporting the baby, you're going to be going left side flexion, then right side flexion. Right. So a point that I forgot to mention is torticollis has different age range of presenting in children. For some children in the 3-month category, 3 to 4 month category, what would happen is they would not have been getting any supervised tummy time, right? So their muscles have just been developing because they'll probably be on their back and they'll look to mom and they just wiggle based on however the room is. So there may be a wall here, so they have nothing stimulating them to look to that side, and then they develop that contracture, or that in some cases just a muscle spasm. And you as a mother or intern is going to try to assist the baby to get tummy time placed on their tummy, and it's going to be supervised tummy time. You want to stroke the back of the spine to stimulate the neck extensors, and then you want to do it to tolerance of the baby. So what I learned is that the baby will tell you when their neck is tired and they want to rest, and then you go again. So don't have this young 3-4 month old baby on their tummy for 10 minutes plus. They're not going to like that. They're going to cry. You as the mother or the intern is going to be annoyed. So I would say limited to 2 minutes for the first attempt, and then go based on the tolerance of the baby, right? So that's the first part, to get the neck extensors activated, as they can help to balance out and straighten the position of the baby's head. Next up is the stretching. So while the baby is still on the bed, you want, when their neck is getting tired and they rested, you want to put something on the side that you want them to stretch to. So in this example where the baby has a right torticollis, right, you are going to turn their head to the left while it's flat on the bed and have a toy here stimulating them. What's going to be happening is while they're there, the muscle is being stretched and they're distracted by the toy, so they don't really feel the stretch, right? If that doesn't work, you can again manually do it. They're gonna fight you, but you can manually do it, right? And you want to be gentle. If you're a parent, you're holding just above the ear where the skull is solid and formed, and then as an intern, just the same, right? So those are the manual interventions. Next up is the based on the age, the vestibular corrections, right? So if the baby is, say, later than 6 months, they should be able to somewhat correct their head position, right? Because head control would have been achieved, and then you want to stimulate that. I used to use a therapy ball and put the baby on it, and then just gradually support their back and rock them side to side, allowing them to reposition, and they'll have some difficulty repositioning to the affected side. So what I would do is I would hold them a little longer on the unaffected side, so that muscle pulls it away from the affected side. All right. Then, in addition to that, here is where you, as the intern, you exercise your expertise. If after doing those interventions and any other that you may see fit, you notice that the condition is not changing or the baby still rests as a default head tilted position, then you want to recommend to the parent to get their eyes checked out, because then it could no longer be a muscular issue but a vestibular issue where they're either having double vision and then or astigma or something of the eye and ear, and then they're tilting to see the world better, and that explains their constant realignment to the position despite your best effort, right? So when these babies normally come to me, the history is a little different from your average adult. I'm asking the mother, was it an ear infection that triggered you to bring the child to the doctor, and hence the doctor referred the child to us? Was it a case that you noticed that the child wasn't tracking you or recognizing you, or was it is the child reaching for things and missing? Stuff like that would cue you into vestibular things. Then another part of the history is asking the child, the parent, if the child is at a daycare or staying with friends and family, because what will happen is they'll leave the child on their back for an extended period of time, and then the child just assumes that position. And babies, they wiggle around, they get themselves in all type of positions, but when they're stuck in that position and no one is picking them up, attending to them, then stuff like this develops. So you want to ask those questions of the parent and then go from there, right? And then you advise as best as can.